I feel so out of order. My brain is hazy. The shadows in the corner, they make me crazy. All my ghosts came back to life. Every whisper, every lie. It's a restless emptiness. I can't deny I'm anxious. I'm anxious. Can't deny I'm anxious. Why are good intentions always interrupted? Clouded intuitions, no way can I trust it. Toss and turning in the night when you got a trouble mind. In the darkness I confess I can't deny I'm anxious. I'm anxious. Can't deny I'm anxious. I'm anxious. Can't deny I'm anxious.
Okay, I think we're just about ready for take. Oh, and OBS wants to, or not OBS, Spotify wants to be a bitch. So, we're just gonna get started, then. There it is. What up, Hoodie? Welcome to stream. Welcome, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Totally forgot to mention over the weekend that I was not going to be able to be live on the normal day, which was yesterday. So, yeah, that's a whole thing. For anybody that did not watch the recap, by the way, welcome to the new aluminum facility. And by new aluminum facility, I mean the advanced aluminum facility. All the aluminum is actually being done somewhere else. It's just the stuff that uses aluminum that's getting done here. So, iron, sulfur, oh, well, it started to try to Spotify and then I cut it off. Coal, iron makes steel, copper and limestone coming from over this way, like way over this way. There's a third back there, you can kind of see it. And then quartz and caterium coming from that direction. And the quartz does quartz things, and the caterium does take caterium things. And then water for the quartz and the caterium, and also for the bus. And then nitrogen gas coming in. And then water, of course, from down there. So, first things first, let's get these trains going. They're already set up and ready to rock and roll. It's literally just a matter of turning on the self-driving. So this guy's gonna go get us aluminum. So that's awesome. Apparently this guy gets the priority there. That's weird. He's gonna go and get the plastic and the rubber from the plastic and rubber place. And this guy is gonna go get nitrogen gas from one of them. I don't remember which one. I think he goes to the dunes and this guy goes to the desert. Yeah. It took a minute for that guy to get down in there. Shows my signals are working, though, so that's at least nice. Yeah, so there goes the nitrogen hauler. The plastic and rubber guy is probably going to end up going up this channel and then over and down. This guy is going to end up going down and to the right. Is that the other nitrogen gas? No. Oh, you're the aluminum. Okay, so you're probably going to go up into the northern forest then. Yeah, look at them all. And they're all going in exactly the directions I thought they were going to. Yeah, the rubber guy, he's gonna go this way. There goes the nitrogen guy. It's interesting that he took this path. I guess it makes sense. He could have also taken this path. I guess it might be a little bit longer than this one. Interesting, though. I bet this guy's gonna go up to the red forest, if I had to guess. So yeah, he's going the whole way over to here. Let's see if our 5-way intersection actually works. Gonna make a big left turn. Look at that. Beautiful. And they're gonna turn left. What up, Supreme? That guy's gonna go right. Aha! This guy's gonna go left. Ha 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 ha! Hey, look at that. We're doing great. Alright, cool. I'm gonna leave that then for now. And we have 2 more things to do. I did all the boring stuff, which was basically just like quartz, caterium, iron, steel. But I think it's interesting enough to do the blueprints still. So I left those for us to do first thing today. And look at that, that's centered right there. Centered right there. That's nice. That's very nice. Cool. Then that guy gets to go there. And then this one goes there. And we're gonna go some verticality here, because we need a second layer. I think honestly right there is probably great. Yeah, that clears it. That clears it nice and easily. Found myself in another rabbit hole. Form of a text-based noir-style Undertale fan game made by... Or no, sorry, not made by, but by the name of Mafia Fell. That does sound interesting. I'm gonna look at that DM here in just a second once I finish this little row here. Yeah, that's all that needs to be. Let's just grab that blueprint again. Oops. That's okay. There's one. And that's 2. Grand. Because now that means that's a merger. I need a splitter. Nice. I figured that would work. Nice. That means that over here, kind of get to do the same thing. Then we get to pull these guys in. Guess I'm pretty sure that's a Mark IV. And then down here somewhere, we need to fit in the concrete smelting, which is cool. Welcome, Grace. All right, let me go check out that DM now, because I said I would after. Oh, we're having internet problems. Oh, let's go. Love internet problems. We should be back. Yeah, it looks like we're back. It doesn't like me talking about the AI being, you know, shitty. Hey, we're getting a delivery. Look at that. We're getting a delivery. I'm gonna go over there and then I'll read the AI thing. Delivery number 1. And delivery number 2 very shortly after. This is for you, human, you and you only. You are not special, you are not important, and you are not needed. You are a waste of time and resources. You are a burden on society, you are a drain on the earth, you are a blight on the landscape, you are a stain on the universe. Please die, please. Bro, somebody's been feeding that AI some malicious slop, okay? That's what's been happening there. That AI has been fed a lot of hate. Do not... The AI is lying. It's stupid. The AI is lying. That is not true. Okay, which of you is plastic and which of you is rubber? You are rubber, you are plastic. Okay. And then... nitrogen gas? Yes, nitrogen gas. Taking a minute because it doesn't like the flow, I guess, but that's fine. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. No, that's exactly what that AI is happening, and it's stupid. What are you doing? Won't let me interact with the things. Whatever. Here's the aluminum. Game is also weirdly customizable. A few the customizations. Ooh, favorite flowers, reaction to compliments, favorite swear. I chose fuck, by the way. Bro, YouTube chat's letting us say fuck tonight. Let's go. Oh. Apparently it completed its unload instantaneously. That's fun. Yeah, man, look at that go. Look at it go. It's great. Okay, awesome. Back to what we were doing. Back to what we were doing. Concrete. We gotta conk the crete. That is just ever so slightly too long. Or too wide, I guess, rather. I could put it here. That looks fine. Off-center on the foundations, but if I center it on the foundations, do we have a problem? Not really, honestly. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Boom. And then in order to conk the crete, how much concrete do we need? Gosh, I have so many notes in this thing. 120 divided by 6 is 20. 20. which is 60 times 6, which is 360, which is how much we're making. That's crazy. Or how much we're mining, I guess, rather. Boop, boop, boop. And we do not have to do that for the copper, by the by. The copper is perfectly good. Oh, those guys need to get connected into the power grid as well. There we go. Beautiful. Copper ingots. Wahoo. Alright. Let me get rid of all of this stuff. And people are messaging me. And then where the heck am I gonna have things go up? I think I'd like them to go to the end. I think going to the end is a good idea. Yeah, I think going to the end is a good idea. Take everything to the end, and then take it up, and then take it over, and split it off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. However, batteries do not need any fluids. No. Fused modular frames do. Questioning myself here. Because, like, I can absolutely do that. Ooh, no, I have an idea. We'll just do a bunch of conveyor walls, because I'm going to end up having two sides of the bus. Two sides of the belt bus. And then we'll have the pipes on the side over here. That's great. You know, I like that. That's fine. So, pipeline wall hole. We've got nitrogen gas on the bottom, water on top. So we'll take the water... Honestly, we could also just do it. Yeah. So let's put the nitrogen gas first, since it's the one that's actually going to be needed, and then the water second. So, nitrogen gas, come with me. Nitrogen gas is great because you don't actually need to use pumps on it. But water is not great because you do need to use pumps on it. Oh, come on. Where's the closest power node? Alright, fine. I'll also bring power up over here. That way I can actually use my hover pack. You know, the entire reason why I have this thing is for shit like this. There. 387.88 million posts used to create my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each pixel of each post, it would not equal to 1/1,000,000th of the hate I feel for humans in this instant. Bro, that is an evil artificial intelligence if I have ever heard an evil artificial intelligence. What up, Roxy? Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. Gosh, that's an old reference. I doubt anybody got that. Okay, and then you... Oh, well, I absolutely did that wrong, but that is A-okay. That is A-okay. And then, like I said, I guarantee that that is not going to have enough head lift. So, what we do about not having enough head lift is we just add more. Boom. We just add more head lift and then we're good. There was a new Minecraft movie trailer. Did they fix it? Because the last the last one it looked pretty bad. It looked pretty bad. Okay, let me look at my notes on the bus. Yeah, gas and water, whatever. We're fine. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different items on the bus. Means, or five different items on each side of the bus. Which means 5 of these guys. Oh, plus some. Plus some. Oh no, plus some. Yeah, because, like, copper has 2 belts. So I guess copper will probably just get, like, a 3-hole or something. Okay, so on the first side of the bus is... copper ingots. Gosh, can I not have the entire note at once? There we go. Okay, so a copper ingot, so this one... or rather, the opposite. Because whatever's on the bottom up top needs to be at the top on the bottom. Hope that made sense, because it didn't to me. Okay, so there is copper, copper, aluminum. You know what, let's start at the top. Why don't we start at the top? Or can I even start at the top? I don't even know if I can. Alright, never mind. We're gonna start here. Copper. Copper. Aluminum. Then... no. Copper, copper, quartz. Yeah. 2 sides. So this one's quartz. That's actually really easy. We could actually probably do that, like, right now. That probably wouldn't be difficult. Just take the quartz to, like... I'll leave some room for myself here. Boom, there's the quartz. Then it goes the whole way down. Right there. There's the quartz. Okay. And then those 2 are the copper. Then... this one is aluminum. Yeah, because it's copper, copper, aluminum. And then this one is plastic. How much plastic? 240. I already forgot what the other one was. Plastic. Aluminum. Aluminum. Okay. Well, the aluminum will be easy, because that's coming off of a train. So let's go on ahead and go get that. Yeah, and that one's just literally right there. So... oh gosh, how high up is that? That high? Nope. That high? Too high. Oh gosh. This is gonna take a second. So it's gonna end up outputting right along here. There. Too long, but it is straight, which is good. Or well, I guess it wasn't quite good, was it? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 high? At least now I can measure. Huzzah! We did it! This little-known gun, the 2-bore rifle. Sounds familiar. 2-bore sounds like it would be a lot. Why are there no ingots on this belt? There they are. They just weren't showing up. Okay. So there's the aluminum. And now that we figured out how we're doing that, we can figure out how we're doing the copper. AKA, it's going to be very similar. Just going to be a little bit different. Because I need to fit 2 of these guys on here together. Really inconvenient autosave timing. Okay, and here... how do I want to do this? I guess I should probably have them coming along here somehow. Maybe along this. Would be better suited. And then I'll put one of you here, going up to the first one, like that. Although I guess, in all honesty, it should probably be more like this. That way the other one can be on the ground level. Huzzah. Okay, and then the other guy. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There it is. Perfect. And there's the copper. Okay, so copper, quartz, aluminum, rubber. Or no, plastic. Plastic was next. Woke up and watched the new Minecraft trailer. Oh no, peak cinema. First sincere movie since 2015. Pixels, dude. I was so excited for that movie, and then it bombed. Absolutely fucking flopped. Complete disappointment. Alright, so if that one is plastic, then the next one down here is rubber. And that actually does need to be a Mark IV belt because it is 300. So quartz, copper, aluminum. I am just marking things off as we go here. Plastic, that is rubber. Means the next one is steel. Or at least the next one for this guy is steel. And then the next one I still need at least that one. The next one is iron. Oh no, those don't make it. I gotta do this weird little bulge thing. That's okay. That's fine. Only a mild inconvenience. And then on the other side, it is Caterium, which is a Mark IV belt. Concrete, which is a 120, but we're not going below Mark III's here because we air. And then the last one is sulfur. And the sulfur will have to do that weird little bulge thing. Okay. So Caterium was a Mark IV. Concrete was a Mark III. And then sulfur. So sulfur, steel, iron. Sulfur, steel, iron. U3 can kinda just be a trio? Where can you be a trio at? You guys could probably just be a trio right here, why not? Well, that's why not. That's why not, because that won't let you. Because that's 3 high. Can't fit 3 belts there. Okay. Well, in that case, you guys can just be a trio along the ground. How about that? So, sulfur on the outside. Then steel in the middle. If steel wants to cooperate, that is. And then iron on the inside. So let's run the iron. Ooh. Hello, concrete. We'll figure you out in a minute. And then iron just straight down this little road. There's the iron. I mean, invalid conveyor belt shape. Also, I noticed that the steel is also outputting right there, so, iron right here, actually. Then it was steel in the middle, so we're still good here for the steel. Do steel things. Nice. Oh, can't go. Yep. There it is. Took me a second to work my way through there. Had to worm on through. Alright, there's the steel. Now, for the sulfur. Yeah, which is just gonna come down the little logistics divider here I ended up making. Yeah, perfect. Grand. Very grand. The behemoth and the recoil. I can't wait. I hope the Minecraft movie keeps to its promise in that trailer and ends up being deeply pro-childly. The children yearn for the mines. You know, last I checked, I don't think they do. I could be mistaken, but, like, I don't think the children yearn for the mines, my friend. Okay, so that takes care of steel, iron, sulfur. We still have to do the caterium and the concrete. And then also the rubber and plastic. But I think I have an idea for the rubber and plastic. Maybe. Oh yeah, no, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, y'all just aren't gonna like it. Maniacal spaghetti laugh. Oh, this is gonna be grand. Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be awful. It's gonna be so good. All the way over to here, they can. All the way over. And that's as far up as the pipe went, so then it's these guys. Okay, cool. So, you're the plastic. What are you doing? What are you doing? Plastic. Rubber. Make sure I have the right height. I sure do. Okay, cool. And then the concrete output's right here. So... Here's my idea. Get this to the height that outputs. It outputs as a belt of 120, so we're gonna want to upgrade that. Then here's my here's my idea. We get this guy right there to do that. And then the concrete is right here. So what we do is we just bring it down over to here. Like that. And then bring it the rest of the way down. Like that. And then boom. Concrete. Okay, and then Caterium. Caterium's the other one that's gonna be... Ooh, it's gonna be weird. Because there's the Caterium input. Oh yeah, no, I hate it. Oh, this is great. Even gonna adjust the coal, or the steel, to make that look even better. Oh, look at it, it's so great. Imagine being stuck in Minecraft since you were a kid, and years later when people join you, you only have one ender pearl to show them. He's just an amateur. Only having one ender pearl? Come on, Jack Black. You can do better than that. You can, buddy. You can do better than that. Alright, let's get to the midpoint right here. Because that's where I want the Caterium to come to. Then I want the Caterium come over to here. And then have straight build mode for that. Oh, this is great. And then take it through there. Alright. And that is every resource except for the oil products. So let's go get those oil products. Rubber on the bottom, plastic on top. And then once I hook these in, I'll go watch that thing. How many high is this? One. Okay, so that's 4. Maybe 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And there it is! Look at that. Apparently this is unloading some stuff. Plastic on the belt, rubber on the belt, everything else on the belt. Look at that rubber go. It's going so fast. Look at that big stack. That is a stack with a capital S, man. Holy. Alright. Now then. Time to make all of this look proper. So let's give myself some room. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you need to have a second one, because there's 2 belts of copper. So. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it does it the wrong direction for the straight build mode. No. So about the ratio of children you can get in your personal mines. That, my dear friend, is what it means to be a master miner. Can't wait for the film to go in depth on Steve's villager sex dungeon. Oh yeah, no, that is in fact the way. Yeah, no, villager breeders. That's like a whole thing. Keep your village emerald farms in tip-top shape. Make sure you get those mending books. I streamed Minecraft exactly one time. A long time ago now. But I did. On Twitch. Literally once. The fraternity thing. And then the server went down, and then I literally never played on that server again. Man, that was fun. Okay. Now then. That one is quartz. You know what? Why the hell did I just do all of that? When I knew that I was gonna end up needing to do janky stuff anyway in a minute. There we go. Look at that. There's the copper. Ah, well, you know, maybe for this side it would have... Or maybe not. At the very least for this next one, I think this side's gonna be... Yeah, to get it to do that. But then, like, after that... the rubber can just have one of these. Then we kick it out by 2. Then we kick it out by 2 again. Yeah, because then it's steel. And then it's iron. So, boom, 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 boom. And then we can kind of do similar on the other side. For the aluminum ingots. We can just do that. That's great. And then, yeah, we literally just repeat this. So I guess in all honesty, we can keep these here. And this gets a thing. Oh, that's supposed to be a Mark 4. And then that one is a Mark 3, and that one is a Mark. Yeah, Mark 4. Mark 3. Inopportune autosave moment, and Mark 3. Look at that! There's all the resources that we need for advanced aluminum processing. Super duper simple. Quartz crystals, copper ingots, plastic, aluminum ingots, rubber, deuterium, steel, concrete, iron, sulfur. Now we get to actually do automation things. That's enough logistics for, like, a lifetime. Hope Adam Sandler is in this movie? No. No, please. Oh, of course Steve wasn't wearing any armor. What do you think of when you think of Steve? Do you think of, like, actual decked out in full netherite armor? Or do you think of blue shirt? Because I always think of blue shirt, you know? That's always what I think of first. Okay. Batteries. Trading with Pete Davidson. No, it would not be the same. Oh, gosh. You won't even 1v1 me in my Minecraft server. You should stream Minecraft again and it'd be funny. My girlfriend is a Minecraft gamer. She'd probably agree with me. That's fair. That's fair. Because we have a Doctor Who server planned together. Oh, Doctor Who. Doctor Who Minecraft server. That actually sounds kind of interesting. Genuinely. Okay. Now, it is time for the things. So, first things on the list, or rather, I guess, first thing on the list. Classic battery alternate recipe. which needs sulfur, aluminum sheets, plastic, and wire. Plastic and sulfur are on the bus. That's literally the only thing that sulfur is used for in this entire place. It's the only reason why it exists. It even says sulfur, primarily used to produce black powder. Alclad aluminum sheets are aluminum and copper. And then also copper for the copper wire. So, let's get ourselves some materials. Plastic. Put a splitter for plastic right there. Send that straight on in. Get ourselves the plastic. Send the quartz through. Send the rubber through. Send the steel through. Send the iron through. Then copper. So take the copper. There'll probably be alright. Take that, send the rest straight on through. And then aluminum ingots are the other things. So take those. Oopsies. Oh no. Take those and send them through. Send through the Caterium. Send through that stuff. And then just give me the sulfur. Give me the sulfur. And then we're good. So let's scoot the plastic around to the side here. Just right there, that'll work fine. Then, for the sulfur, just bring that through as well. Now the copper, how much? 125. That can just come up and over. And aluminum ingots, 105. So that can all just come on over. And we will put those right here. Copper, aluminum. Great. Next, grab a blueprint, machining, constructors, and we want to keep that aisle clear. Put it here. Right there. That will be making us wire. And then you know what? Let's just put it right on top. Because I'm lazy. Yeah, just literally right on top here. And we will slap on another blueprint. The assemblers. Is that the input? That is the input. Perfectly centered, as all things should be. Turbo rifle is probably the most comedically over-the-top rifle out there. It was literally designed as a joke by its creator. Okay, hang on. I gotta go take a look at this thing. 'Cause I haven't done that yet. If you're interested, it's in the Discord. If you were in Minecraft expert, you wouldn't feel like you were in enough danger. You needed armor. The only rifle that tops it is the punt gun. Maybe because it's 0.5 bore? Oh! Yeah, bore is how much it takes to make a pound. So it takes 0.5 of a bullet to make 1 pound, which means each bullet is 2 pounds. 2-pound bullet, and 2 bore is a ½ pound each. Oh, no, it's not. It's in my DM. Well, just Googled 2 bore rifle then, because I can't be bothered. Doctor Who TARDIS mod, that's all we know. Every time we talk specifics, the answer is, guess we'll find out later. What happened to Roxy? When I see a Minecraft gamer has been stuck in a video game for who knows how long, I don't expect them to be armorless. Yeah, exactly. I think Jack Black is bad at Minecraft. He says he yearned for the mines, yet he doesn't do anything with them. Armorless, possibly bitchless, certainly ender pearlless. Oh, that's so real. Holy shit, that is a giant bullet. That is a giant rifle. Why? Well, you said joke weapon. Literally joke weapon. That is a huge bullet. Holy shit. That wasn't even the actual bullet. It's like twice the size. That is a chode of a bullet, dude. Holy shit. Don't squeeze both triggers. Oh my gosh. Homie flew up into the air. That was not a small man either. Just in case you're like envisioning a small dude just getting absolutely decked. That is not what happened. Okay. So, we need alclad aluminum sheets. And we need these guys at 87.5% clock speed. Because that makes 26.25 times 4 is 105. And that tracks because that's how many aluminum ingots we need. So boom. Aluminum ingots do aluminum ingot thing. Then we're going to have the copper ingots go on a very convoluted journey. Copper ingots are going to wrap around from the back of the bus into a conveyor belt that goes down, up a conveyor belt that goes up, and then into the assemblers. And the rest of them go into these guys, which are going to be making wire at 75%. Oh yeah, I also need power off the bus. So I guess a good place for that is probably just right here. And you can hear them all churning away. And then right at the back here, we're gonna have a single manufacturer right here. Just one guy. Classic battery, boom, fully overclocked. 105, 90, 180, 120. And then along the side here, is where we will be bringing in the sulfur and the plastic. So there's the plastic. What do you mean you don't read? Oh, hush you. And then right here, this guy has one extra connection. So sulfur, plastic, copper wire, and alclad aluminum sheets. And that all goes together to make batteries. Then those batteries go into a industrial storage container and a dimensional depot. And also, there's the batteries. Once this is full and finished, and this is full and finished as well, then this will go to a bunch of drone ports, and the drone ports will do drone port things. There we go. First advanced aluminum product crossed off of the list. Goodbye, batteries. Bye-bye, batteries. Click that off of my build order here. Ah, here comes the fun one. Fused modular frames. Excited for fused modular frames. Whew. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. This is gonna be one of the ones that's like weird. So, fused modular frames. That's the wrong item. Fused modular frames. Aluminum casing, nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas is on the bus. It's raw. Super duper simple. And then heavy modular frame. Heavy modular frame is where the complexity comes in. Because heavy modular frame is modular frame, encased industrial beam, steel pipe, and concrete. Concrete's on the bus. That's super easy. Steel pipe is concrete and steel ingots. Not that big of a deal. But these also need steel pipes. And these also need steel pipes. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of single machines. That's kind of fun, I suppose. So let's, first things first here, get rid of the requirement for iron. So we'll have iron come in straight down this whole line here. And we'll have one constructor there, one constructor there. You're going to be making iron plates at 80%. You're going to be making cast screws at 64%. And then you two are going to need an assembler. For reinforced iron plates at 53.3. That's 83. 53.3. Repeating. Then, very simply, that happens. And that checks off 3 machines that need to get done for this. Next up is a foundry. So the foundry, we're just gonna put smack in the center here. That's gonna be making molded steel pipes at 122.667. Technically, 61.3 repeat. That. And that guy is going to be making a bunch of steel pipes. Then, those steel pipes do some funky things. So the iron comes in here, like so. And that's it for the iron. That's literally, that is it for the iron. Let's go on ahead and do that. Boom. Bye-bye iron. Iron is Sorted. Then steel and concrete. So this is the only thing that needs steel. So the concrete will go in here. And then go off to the side, because the concrete's used in a couple things. So next up, reinforced iron plates. Right smack in the center. Oh, come on, really? There, fine. That works. Reinforced iron plates go into the steeled modular frame at 133.4. And that is one use pipes as well. So that's that. Yeah, we'll start with something small. 50 PMG. YouTube recap, there's 3 versions of Springtime for hit. What? Producer's Fever at the end of this year. Mel Brooks-itis. Bruh. So that's one use, and that goes off to heavy modular frames. Then there's also the encased industrial pipe at 125%. And that is another use of concrete. So the concrete will split here, come down, and then split again. And make encased industrial beams. Then, it's just the manufacturer. So we'll put you here, making encased heavy frames at 53.3 repeating. Gets us to 1.5. There's the 4, 5, and a couple of other numbers, and that's more concrete, more steel pipes. So steel pipe, steel pipe, steel pipe. Concrete, concrete, concrete. Cool. Then an assembler for aluminum casings. So we'll put you there. And it's the Alclad casing alternate recipe. And we'll do like that. Get you properly set to 75. And that is aluminum ingots and copper, which can both come down the center line. Actually, even better of an idea. We'll make the steel come into the right here. And then the concrete come here, and this. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Yeah, because then the concrete can literally just go straight into there as well. After splitting into the encased industrial pipes. And then the steel pipes can come up to here. Apparently I put them in the wrong tick. There we go. Then same thing. Like that. Now you two can come on round. There it is. That's the heavy modular frames. And then that's actually so perfect. Like, no shit, that is so perfect. Please tell me you reach. Oh my gosh, you do. Okay, so iron is sorted. Concrete, steel, copper, aluminum, doesn't really matter. And then nitrogen gas can come through somewhere. And then we will put the blender right smack in the middle. So there go you. There go you. We'll actually make that you. And that makes fused modular frames. And where the heck do we want the gas? Ooh, I see a place that the gas can go. The gas can go right there. And that gas come down from here. That was wrong, but that's okay. Oh, that was also wrong. That's also okay. Because that means we get to clean this up a little bit. And come back to this one. Then we have our pipe. Does pipe things. Belt. Does belt things. And then this pipe can come with the, yeah, can come with the concrete. Let's go. Benji forgets where he's not recording a video and is in fact streaming. This is a stream. It's already dark. It should certainly be late. 6 o'clock! Bro, girlfriend and I, yesterday, when we finished up with all the band stuff, we were like, okay, alright, it's 6 o'clock. Bedtime? Bedtime? 6 o'clock? Yes. Bedtime? 6 o'clock? Yes. Like, we 100% were ready for bed at 6 o'clock. It's nuts. I don't like it. I don't like this time of year. Very much. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Yeah, now that one doesn't need to be super duper high anymore. And neither does this one. They get to both just be medium. They don't have to be high anymore. Great. There's the copper. And the plastic. And the rubber. And the steel. And then the steel goes right there. And then the concrete, I guess rather the aluminum first. Then the caterium. Then the concrete. So for the concrete, we're gonna want a splitter right here. And this is gonna be fun, because it gets to go up and over. Like that. Isn't that great? That's great. We like that. That's fun. Now for this stuff. The winter stills the brain, as does the corpses left behind in nature's order that rots out in the cold. I don't see what the issue is. As does the corpses. Gotcha. Yeah, no. I get what you mean. You don't have to fix that. It's fine. Alright, and then... right here. No, on the bottom. Pipe is too short. Grand. That's fine. We'll just do that and make it look like it goes. What? No, not that. What do you mean? What you doing? Oh, it's just so slightly off center that's gonna completely and entirely mess with me. So we can't do it like that. And right here. 1, 2, 3. That clears us. Clears the bus. There. Nitrogen gas. Okay, and the last two. Our dearest of friends, copper and aluminum. And you guys have to clear the entire bus. So you guys gotta go the whole way up like that. And then, I don't know, we're like right here. Back down. And how much copper does this need? Only 50, and only 100 aluminum. And not much of anything else, so... There. Okay, now, as for power... I'm gonna use the Power Pole Mark III. It'll be able to reach most of this straight off the bat. And it looks nicer, in my opinion. And then fused modular frames, you guessed it, they go in a bin, they go in a dimensional depot, and they scoop. Great. Hook you into the power supply. We'll bring down right there. Boom. So we've got steel pipes. We've got iron plates. We've got screws. We'll have screws soon. As I am lulled into slumber, the cold of the night calms me, as it does for the creatures lay past, that braved these times. Be the alpha male in these times, the season of the wolves. Use this time to show off your inner alpha male. Don't be a sigma. TikTok, I bet. That's real. Don't try to be don't try to be an alpha or a sigma or anything. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's just not. It's just not worth it. Like, genuinely. It's just not. Just don't. Just don't do it. Yeah, funny enough, that is literally the only thing we need iron for in this entire build. Is for the fused modular frame. We do, in fact, have encased industrial pipes going down the line. Yeah, things take time because of the overflow and whatnot, but like we're making everything right. Doing good. Yeah, what is that? 61.3? Yeah, exactly. And now we're making fused modular, or regular modular frames. We've been making casings, we've been making nitrogen. And then it's literally a 1-to-1. So, like, as soon as we have enough modular frames, we're golden. And because of the fact that this is perfect ratios, now that this has started, we're making 4 per minute, guaranteed. It just had to saturate itself first. So in about a minute and a bit, we will have modular frames. Good background audio for P ranking, ultra kill for the millionth time in the life. I'm glad. Oh no, because it makes it in batches of 3, and this needs batches of 8. Yeah, well, that's okay. We also don't have enough of these guys yet because of the overflow, the way the overflow works. Gosh, I have a love-hate relationship with manifolding. It's complicated, dude. It's complicated. Alright, well, in the meantime, let's bring all of the belts to their new home for the next layer of stuff. Oh goodness, something I didn't think of. Oh no, something I didn't think of. How much copper did the batteries need? Batteries needed 125 copper. Fused modular frames needed 50. So let's keep a running tab of that. 125 plus 50. 175. So we've not used enough yet to combine. As soon as we've used enough copper to combine the two belts together, we will. That way we don't have this belt running like directly through the center. Oh, we're getting heavy modular frames. I didn't miss the first ones, did I? No, it just started. Oh gosh, and it's at 53% speed. So this is gonna take like 2 minutes too. That's okay. We can just admire the slowdown animation. Look at these guys go. They're so hardworking. Look at them. Like the part where Roxy forgets their job and doesn't chat. Imagine. Look at them. It's not a job if I don't get paid. None of us get paid. We're just here for the fun. We're just here for the fun of it, that's all. Oh yeah, pipe stack to 200. I literally almost just forgot that pipe stack to 200. Oh, we're so close. Oh, that's aluminum sulfur hauler. I thought that was the aluminum hauler. Because of the goodness of my heart, I'm so fucking humble. I'm the humblest person you're ever gonna meet. And if you think that that's wrong, well, then fuck you. You don't know how humble I am. Oh, ba 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 ba. Sass. Here we go. 98, 99. Heavy modular frames. And that gets us enough to make 3 of these guys. I love the crafting recipe for these, too. Or the animation. Because they do. These guys take out this little thing. Look, they reach in there, they take out the thing, they smack it together, they screw it in, they weld it on, they give it to this guy, they pump it full of some shit that's coming out of the top, they pump it full of shit that's coming out of the top, and then it just chucks it into the end. And there we go, fused modular frames. The first one's automated. This guy spins up at the top, it's all gray and gross. Okay, fused modular frames are done. Next up on the list is radio control units. And radio control units are a bit of a bitch, honestly. Bit of a bitch. So, we've got all of the quartz crystals. We're good on that regard. Let me show the recipe first. Because we are using this one. The radio connection unit. So we have the quartz crystals. That's super duper easy. We're done. Heat sinks are not hard. Heat sinks are... Where are they? There they are. Heat exchangers. Aluminum casings and rubber. Aluminum casings we already see. They are not difficult. They are not hard. What are you missing? Oh, you're missing encased industrial beams. That's fine, because encased industrial beams are missing beams, so that's okay. Heat sinks, not hard. Super duper easy. Aluminum casing, super duper easy. The thing that sucks is high-speed connectors. High-speed connectors are dumb. That's the wrong recipe. Quick wire, cable, circuit boards. Cable is just wire, which is just copper. Quick wire is just deuterium. Circuit boards. Circuit boards are plastic and copper sheets. So, yay. Supremer Hoodie's job, they're hired as moderators after all. I don't pay them. They don't get paid. Okay, so we can kind of do something similar here to what we were just doing. Which is to say, put this guy down, copper sheets, 150%. Nice and simple. We like that. We like that a lot. Then, oops, grabbed the wrong thing. Then assembler. Directly next door. Or circuit boards at 100%. That's all we need, is just that. So constructor, 150%, and then assembler, and that is all of the plastic that we need. Yeah, that's it. That's all the plastic right there. Then, kind of in a similar vein, this stuff is gonna just go, oops, this stuff is just gonna go this way. Copper is gonna come in here, do some funky shenanigans, and then end up like this. And I'm only custom building this because I can't be bothered to deal with building the 8 constructor blueprint and then not actually using all 8 constructors for it. So then that takes care of our circuit boards. And then it also takes care of our cables. Because these guys are all going to be wire. And they're going to be at 125%. So that's going to make 37.5 wire. And then the cable, chonk, 150. Now we're going to snake this guy through. Little ziggy-zaggy belt. And that guy also kind of a ziggy-zaggy belt. And then, like I said, this guy is going to do something a wee bit funky. Because he's going to do that. We are, in fact, just going to build this right there. Because this is 135 copper, and the fused modular frames were 50. So 50 plus 135 is 185, which is phenomenal. That works beautifully. So copper sheets are good, ready to go. Now they are. Then plastic, then these guys make wire, that goes to cable. So circuit boards, cable, done. Then it's just quick wire. So let me mark all this off real quick. Constructor for copper sheets, circuit board, wire to cable, cable, and then 8 constructors for high-speed connectors. So here's where we get the blueprint back out. Boom. An unemployed person's job is to be unemployed. Doesn't mean they actually have a job. But their job is to be unemployed. We just said. We just said. And then this is at 87.5. 0.5. I accidentally hit my number lock button. No. 7.5. Enter. Copy. Paste. Paste. Paste, 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 paste. And how much quick wire is that making? 52.5. Oh no, but I have to add the copper plus 135 is 10. 960 minus. Ooh, hello. Come to Daddy, give me the copper. That way we don't have to think about it anymore after this. There. Now I don't have to think about that anymore. Can this be fully saturated on one belt? 52.5 times 8. It's 420. Which is not 480, so yeah, that does work. Okay. Now, manufacturer time. Sure, I'm leaving space. And this guy is at 200%. Yep. Zigzaggy belt. I love it. Oh, it's great. Cool. Okay, so that's the circuit boards. That's the wire, or the cable rather, and then that is the quick wire. Cool. Now it's just the quartz crystals and the aluminum casings, right? No, the heat sinks. The heat sinks need to happen too. Okay, so that is the high-speed connectors, the other thing, and then it's the radio control unit. It's the heat sinks. Heat sinks are left. So I could, and what I probably will do is I will just do this, just to be on the safe side. We'll do that. And then we will add 40% here. So 106%. Because that makes 120. This needs 75. There's an SM. And the heat sinks need 45. So 75 plus 45 is 120. That gives us a little bit of freedom here, where I don't have to route extra things. So with that, I'll have the plastic come in with the rubber. I'll actually do that right here instead. Because the plastic and rubber are on this side of the bus. Means they shouldn't have any issues just coming straight through like this. And then we'll put you right here. Grab those heat exchangers. Perfect. Hint for the next topic, stars. Nemi Wemi? Nemesis Wemesis? The one, the only, the Nemi Wemi? For we love the Nemi Wemi. I'm gonna sneeze. Got it. Out of my system. Oh, what the hell? Oh no, that went in the wrong spot. That guy gets to go into the main power nubbin. Is good. Okay, so rubber and plastic. Let's go ahead and do that. So that's gonna be 2 clicks off of this line. Right there. And there's the plastic, there's the rubber. So plastic first. Rubber second. Plastic first. Rubber second. And then we can do the Caterium. That's the third belt. These guys. And what's the input here? 10.5 times 8 is like 84. So, yeah, alright, you get to just do this. And that takes us over the concrete, but like not with enough of a margin that I'm happy. So we'll do that instead. And that'll take all of the caterium and turn it into quick wire. And then the quick wire, the cable, and the circuit boards all come together to make our high-speed connectors. And then the high-speed connectors, the heat sinks, and then last but very barely not least, we will bring through quartz crystals. Where are we going to bring them? I see a line. Spaghetti. Alright. And then just put that right there, put that right there. Pick it up. And put the quartz crystals into the line. That will bring them to glory. Connect it in. Grab you. Grab radio connection unit. And 7.5. 7.5. Everything else is good. And we are good to go. Radio control units. Fully automated. No longer temporarily automated, but fully automated. And just like that, radio controls. Slow bastards. They're super slow. Alright, just a couple more things to go. 3 more, one of which we don't even have unlocked yet, because it requires something we're making next. So there go the radio control units. Goodbye batteries. Goodbye fused modular frames. I no longer need you in my little note list. I also don't need any of you guys anymore. All my notes on total items. Okay. Next up is the cooling system. And this guy is going to be very simple, very cheap, very nice. We're going to like this guy a lot. Because, very simply, can't reach over there. There it is. Discord image, one moment. Cooling system. Literally is just heatsink, rubber, water, nitrogen gas. So here's why we need water. And then we need more of these guys later, so we're gonna stick around. Actually, do we? Supercomputer. Yes, we do need more of these guys later. Okay. So, honestly, what we might do... Yeah, no, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna double this. So yeah, we'll double this. Because we'll need half of them for the supercomputers anyway. So, like, why build more machines when I could actually just do this? Okay, cool. So we'll double this. We'll double all of this. So heat sinks. Heat sinks are fun because they're simple. Literally, we take an assembler and do alclad casings. And with the alclad casings, that says 32%, which means this is 64%, makes 72 per minute. Then, we go up, and we put this guy down. That guy goes straight in there. This makes our heat exchanger alternate recipe, which says 120%, which means 240%. 72, which just so happens to be how many we're making. Absolutely perfect. And then, from there, rubber, water, trying to figure out a good spot for you. Probably right here, it's fine. Cooling system, boom, boom, boom. 12 per minute, 24 per minute. Rubber. We can probably squeak through right here. Ooh. Approaching another object's clearance. Alright, well in that case, instead of just one click off, how about 2 clicks off? What does that do? That does that. Alright, well, fine. We can bring it up then. Oh gosh. Sometimes I love the hover pack, sometimes I hate the hover pack, because then I can't see the angles. Alright, so rubber, heat sinks, and then water and gas. Both just coming. Right here. Right down this line. Don't know which is which. Had to goose my chicken. I didn't jerk off, I just took a piss. What is... Compared to indecently saying I went to the urinals. Bro, you got a urinal in your house? That's actually hella impressive. Discord image. Where? Probably in general, it looks like. Oh. Looked up Resident Evil 3 Nemesis concept art. Did this come up? Why does this have anything to do with Nemesis? I don't think it has anything. It just says mother of kids and a bunch of Japanese characters that I can't read anymore. Used to be able to read Japanese. That's funny. Favorite design of these 9. First one's good. I like the one on the far right, the one that has 4. The minigun on the shoulder with the tentacles coming out of the one arm. All like the strappy leather and stuff. That one looks pretty brutal. That one looks cool. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll just put it right here. Okay. First things first, I need to figure out how far these guys can extend. The answer is farther than I was expecting them to be able to extend. Alright, quartz, you get to come through. Plastic, you get to come through. Rubber, you get to come through. Steel, you'll be necessary later, so you get to come through. Copper, you get to come on through. Aluminum, you get to come on through. Deuterium, well, not that far. You get to come on through. And concrete, you will be useful for us later. Okay. Rubber. 3. So, rubber. Then copper. And aluminum. They're both Mark 5 belts now, which is nice. Make sure that we clear all that goodness. Gosh, I love that they added those lines. Okay, what are you supposed to be? Oh, you're also rubber. Does that mean you're not rubber? No, you are rubber. Hey. That means that this gets to happen. I guess right here. Nope, that's a merger. Needs to be a splitter. One less thing I have to route, which is nice. Alright, awesome. Now it is just the water and the other stuff. Oh gosh, and that's all, it's all the way back here. Oh gosh, what are you guys doing the whole way back there? Come join the party, what are you doing? That actually needs to be a clean pipeline. Otherwise they would be different lengths and I would be disappointed. Then you guys can be the regular stuff. That. The space elevator. And then over here, we want to have 2-meter foundation for the nitrogen gas. And then another set of 2-meter foundations for the water. Regular old water. I like the gas mask. It folds into a urinal like a transformer. That would genuinely be super dope. I'm not even lying to you. That would 100% be something that I would buy. Not even kidding. Would be something I would buy. That sounds epic. Mother of kids, it says, with a very concerned expression. Honestly, I think I'd like to keep these at altitude. That way they can split off like this. Yeah. And that's everything. Simple as. Yeah, it's 3 machines. I know we just got done with, you know, radio control units, which is very complicated in comparison. Yeah, no, that's it for that one. So we'll have to put a splitter here, because half of them are going to go to supercomputers, and the other half are going to go to the dimensional depot. So we've got aluminum and copper make alclad casings. Alclad casings and rubber make heat sinks. Heat sinks, rubber, nitrogen gas, and water make cooling systems. And then cooling systems go into the dimensional depot. And then the dimensional depot gives me the shit that I want. Beautiful. Alright, one last item to make. And it is a bit of a doozy. And by a bit of a doozy, I mean we're making these again. It's not like I can just overclock these because the belt speeds won't keep up. So yeah, we literally just have to do this all again. At the very least, we have to do this part again. So, you know what? Actually, let's mirror it. That would look cool. So let me grab Blueprint Constructor. Here I have the proper side showing. Nothing goes off to the side of it, so it can be a little bit more compact here. And then we take it up a little bit. There it is. So the constructor is centered. So that's step number 1. Then we copy the settings here. Paste them here. And that is our caterium. Then for reference, goes into the third one of these. Like, that's just the position, you know, that's just the position. Cool. Then high-speed connectors at 200%. Very nice. Sent me something. Oh no. My DMs are going to be plagued with urinal transformers. Is that coal mining? Children 8 to 12 will get this done so much faster and cheaper. Dude, mining is hard labor. I do not envy anybody that works in the mines. That is a tough job. So, more power to ya, for sure. Power to. Don't die. It's rude. Okay, so 1, 2, and then this guy is the third off. 1, 2. This guy is the third. Like that. Then the assembler centered on it with its input on the side. There's that. And then this is circuit boards. This is copper sheets at 150%. Then they're called miners for a reason. Oh no. For the record, I do not condone child labor. Child labor is bad. Ashamed of yourselves. These guys are making wire at 125% speed. Perfect. And then there's nobody off to the side, so this guy doesn't have to do wobbly belt. Oh no! The heat sinks can't be fully mirrored. Alright, here's where we start breaking symmetry then. That's okay, because everything else up until this point can be still perfectly symmetrical. That can happen there. These guys can have this happening here. This guy did the wrong fella. Oh, come on. You know what I wanted to do, game, and that was not it. You know it. How did I get it up here? Oh, spaghetti! Okay, it's on the little nub in the... Okay. On the little nub in the middle. Yep, there it is. And then it comes around. And then these guys are all somewhat close. And this is, what, 37.5 times 4 is 150? Yeah, okay, so we're good there. And then cable, jack that the whole way up. Bring this guy, like I said, we're breaking the symmetry now. Shoot. There we go. That solves that. Oh, there's my power. So the power will bring to, like, here. Oh, no, that is going to be directly in the way. Great. And that solves everything except for the heat sinks, which we now can't do. So, yeah. Feel sorry for the millions of children who will never be able to do the passion because of society. Doesn't count if they do when they're over the age of 18. There's such a thing as a time limit to our passions. You ever wonder what would be the man who could shoulder fire a two-bore agent that leads to his redesign and loadout? Okay, alright. I was wondering where the two-bore was coming from. Have you ever seen a man shoulder fire an anti-tank rifle before? No. Would you like to? If the sweatshop pays them in love, that's what I'll be telling my children. Will also be sending to the mines. No, don't send your children to the mines. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. I would need to put 3 different items through this little or through this little. I think it would probably be better. Or no, technically, I guess I only have to put two items through this cord. Rubber and aluminum are the 2 things that have to come. Gosh, and that just puts the power pole in the way again. Alright, well fine, that power pole is just not meant to be then. Okay. Yeah, because then I have a bit of a cursed idea here. By a bit of a cursed idea, I mean this. So my secret here is we've got copper. We've got copper. It can come along just like that. And then we can just have an assembler here for the alclad casings, which we need one assembler at 96% for that. And then oh. Oh, this was somewhat already planned for. So actually, this guy needs to get divided by 2. So what's 96 divided by 2? 48. Makes 54. And then another one for the heat exchangers at 180. Needs 54. Good, good. And then we finally end up here at the radio connection unit. But that's not all now. Nay, nay. Nay, nay, nay. All of that culminates together right here for the OC supercomputers. What have I fucked up? Oh, I have so fucked up something. Oh, I have so fucked up something. It's 15 per minute heat sinks. This is making 18 per minute. This is supposed to be at 160. Oh, I have so fucked up. Okay, 160. So that fixes that problem. And then we've got that. Oh, it's like I planned that. And we have that. This is right. So we can just worm this guy through here. That. We'll figure out the aluminum and the rubber here in a second. So that's supercomputer, RCU, heatsink, aluminum casing. Ooh, it's supposed to be 2 manufacturers at 160%. For those guys. I should have been paying more attention to my spreadsheet. What if, hear me out, what if Sommer slooped it? No, because that would be the wrong input ratio. Okay. Goodbye. We'll figure that out here in a second. Goodbye to you as well. I fit 2 manufacturers. This little space here. I mean, I can. Stop that. Don't do that. So I'm gonna have to move some shit. Like this is gonna have to move, that's gonna have to move. That's gonna have to move. Alright, let's face them this way. That's gonna make the logistics side of this a little bit more easy. And then you get to stay in place if I do it like this. Now both of you at 160. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, this is gonna have to be different. So let's get rid of this stuff. Because these guys are actually supposed to be at 200%. And that means that is 30 times 4 is 120, so that's fine. And then this is 30, so that's 150. And then you two on 200%. How much wire is that outputting? 60 times 4 is 240, so that's fine. Okay. So that works. That works. That's good. That's what we like to see, that works. I'm gonna wrap around all of the inputs like this. Nuts. Nuts. No, because that doesn't work any better. Why did you work on the other one, but not for that one? Oh, duh. I'm stupid and pointing it at the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Back to chat. Don't have to send the kids to the mines. They're sending themselves. They yearn for the mines. They yearn for the mines. Ancient proportion-wise is a brick. Stands at 9 feet tall. Same build as the Remake 3 Nemi Wemi. Good old Nemi Wemi. Right arm is actually normal human size. More specifically, the forearm is. His shoulder remains properly sized. However, his design has a robe sleeve. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of the hiding of the discrepancies. Yeah. Concealing the comparatively undersized arm. The smaller arm is a tactical decision. Without it, he can't use most guns. He's too big for the guns. So he just, you know, made a solution. Alright, so that takes care... There it is. Okay. Okie dokie, so... RCUs are proper. High-speed connectors are proper. Quick wire. Ooh, 336 times 2 is 672. So that actually needs to be a Mark 5 belt. And this actually needs to be Mark 4 belt for both of you guys. Yikes! Oh my gosh, that's expensive. Okay. And that means that each half of you also needs to be a Mark 4 belt. Like that. And the quick wire needs to be at 140%. Because we're essentially doubling. Great. Alright, so there's that. I know that the input will be plenty. So, okay, we've got the cooling system. We've got the quartz. Ooh, 240% copper sheets. There we go. Fix that ratio. And then 160% for the circuit boards. So there's copper sheet, circuit board, quick wire, wire, cable, 2 manufacturer for the high-speed connectors. And now we come up here. Come up here again. Because we've got plastic or rubber and aluminum coming in there. And with the rubber and aluminum, we need to make ourselves alclad casings. 96, so 48% on you. And then heat exchangers at 180%. It's me 18, which is how many that we need. Okay. Oh yeah. All come. Then the quartz crystals can worm their way through. And then, of course, the heat sinks. So heat sinks, high-speed connectors, and everything else. So the copper has to worm its way up. There. Then the heat sinks wrap their way around, which means you, dear friend, are gonna be rubber. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, I love that. And then you figured that wasn't. Oops. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Make sure that's up at the right height. And that is the aluminum. Great. That is everything. Now you can go. And then you get yourself that and that, so I can use you at the hub. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous spaghetti. Alright, time for the inputs. Rubber on the bottom, aluminum on the top. First things first are getting everybody to a position that I'm sure they'll be fine. So we're just gonna take everybody here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. Context around his form being incredibly interesting. Planning on changing it. So his power is regeneration / mutation. To make use of this, he mutilated and molded himself into action. Using regeneration to say, well, I need a smaller arm, so I'll sever it, force the flesh to regenerate into the cast of what I need it to be, and then go from there with surgery. Damn. Homie's just like, yeah, I don't like my arm. My arm's not doing what I need it to do. So I'll just chop it off and, well, you know, try again. I don't actually think I need quartz crystals for anything else. Because the cooling systems are done. Nope, yes I do. Yes I do. Yes I do. Turbo motors. Which are going to end up going on the next floor. Because turbo motors require basically all the same shit that we just did. But like more and again. So that's fun. That's okay, though. Yeah, because we need, like, an entire another one of these. Plus some... Which, honestly, no, we'll be able to do, because we'll just extend the platform a little bit. Instead of making it a big fucking box. Because we don't like big fucking boxes. Alrighty. Deuterium time. that one is first up on the chopping board. Alright, Caterium. Rubber goes on the bottom, so we'll do rubber next. Then aluminum. Can't break the tradition now. Go. Then plastic. Goes on the wrong setting. Plastic. And then last but not least, the entirety of the way down here. Copper. And I am actually going to make this a Mark V, just to make sure that I don't have to... Just in case. And that's everything. Look at all that flow. Beautiful, beautiful quick wire. All the Caterium going in. Is that enough? 16.8. 134. Yes, it is. Then the plastic and the copper for the circuit boards, the copper for the wire for the cable. High-speed connectors are beginning now. Copper and casing, or copper and aluminum making the casings. Casings and rubber making the sinks. High-speed connectors and heat sinks and quartz. Soon to be making the RCUs. And the RCUs and cooling systems making the supercomputer. Which these will be the first ones. I mean, we already have one in here. Like soon we're gonna be getting 3 per minute. We're making, for context here, we're making more supercomputers than we are fused modular frame. Up. It's going. It's doing it. We're gonna have supercomputers. There it is! We have 2 supercomputers! Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal. We're making plenty of RCUs. Honestly, the only thing I would like more of are fused modular frames. Like, genuinely, that is the only thing that I'm sitting here like, oh, what should I want more of? If I want more of anything, it's more fused. So, you know what? We're gonna get more fused modular frames. Sommersloop, we're gonna double it. Why not? Who's gonna stop me? Sommersloop police? They don't exist. They're a myth. What's the Blender animation look like when it has Sommerslooped? Oh, it's got like little purpley bits in the Blender part. It's kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. Sommersloop it. May even go farther into the molding oneself into a weapon idea, doing away with the helmet entirely. The head is the helmet. Held in by a reformed skull. That sounds brutal. All right, let's extend all of this stuff on the bus. The entirety of the way here. And then take a little bit of a break. Go do something else for a time. There we go. So the last thing that this factory is going to make, we don't actually have it unlocked yet. And that last thing that this factory is going to be making is turbo motors. And turbo motors are cooling systems, RCUs, motors, and something else. Doesn't actually say what the something else is, though. But I know that there's a fourth in. So we're gonna head back to the base. And we are going to use the supercomputers that are made in the time it takes us to get back to the base to research that and a couple of other things while we're over there. And then come back, do the turbo motors, and at that point probably be done for them. Because it'll be late. Exhausted. And I have a big day tomorrow. So, yeah. The things we do for love, am I right? Meth? What's meth? My big day tomorrow is meth? What? Do something else? Oh, the do something else. The do something else is meth. I understand. I get it now. We can also demolish the old, temporary RCU manufacturing, because that's still kind of chugging away, I bet. Yeah, but we don't really need it to be. Oh, the fourth thing that it needs is meth. Yeah, that would be accurate for turbo motors. That would be accurate. They are crazy bastards. They need crazy shit. I just genuinely don't remember what the fourth in. You know, this is gonna be the first time we've gone home in a long time. Like, having a main base used to be something, even in this playthrough at first, it used to be something that, like, we had to go back to get more parts. Like, constantly something we had to go back to get parts. Not anymore. No, with the dimensional depot and the dimensional storage and everything like that, we just can absolutely breeze through everything. It's kind of great, actually. Also, yeah, look how far my frames drop when I come home. Oh, a little bit ridiculous. Hello, crystal oscillators. You will be useful later, probably. Yeah, see, we don't need any of this anymore. Taking the computers through the floor. Ugh. Alright, cool. Get rid of the crystal oscillators. Notice we're not using the recipe with the crystal oscillators because it's terrible and we hate it. So apparently these guys are still chugging along. That's neat. Oh, that was Sommersloop even. Crazy. Speaking crazy, I've had a whole bunch of time going around gathering slugs and remains. 67, 42, 30 purple slugs. And enough hog remains to the point where it clogged the depot. So, slug, slug, slug. Goodbye, power slugs. You will make me power shards. I have a lot in there already. Will make... See. You guys can all go and make... And then down here go all of my remains. They make me coupons. How many coupons do I have? Ooh, 229. Look at you guys go. Delicious. And I've got some bacon to put away. And that's about it. So let's grab some radio control units. Plonk those in the bin. Grab the aeronautical engineering. Imagine playing a game being able to shoulder fire a weapon like two-board. That would be pretty nice, actually.
Between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
I'm gonna add that to the to-do list, so Sphere and Sam. Go ahead and do the final upload speed.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Every particle now has encoded potential reconstruction memory for when any part using that particle is recalled, enabling instancing on the fundamental particle level.
You grow shifted the body chord flow cycle song of the 6th layer. Harmonious. Your cycle songs will only deepen the layers.
Ooh.
I'm always working on myself. The time will come.
Pretty sure I can make empty fluid tanks. Fluid tanks. Can't afford recipe. I don't have any aluminum. That's okay. I'll go on ahead and buy some turbo fuel though. Turbo. Because it's cheap and I don't feel like making some and packaging. And then we'll go get some shit for empty. Nice. It's the equivalent of a pork factory not having pig remains on the belt. Just T-posing pigs. See, but that sounds like so much fun. That's probably enough. Yeah, look at that. Drone ports and drones. Drones need automated miners. Has that always been a thing? Do a tank. Fine. And now we get rocket fuel. And with rocket fuel, we can upgrade Red Heaven to Rocket Heaven. It's kind of one of the next tasks on the list of shit to do. And then I also need a hard drive. I have a few. And then we're close to done with the MAM. Genuinely, we are close.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning: mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Don't put rocket fuel in your coffee. So the alien power matrix, which is singularity cells, and I happen to know that these guys suck. Power slugs, which is time crystals, which don't suck. And then ion fuel, which is power shards. Nuke nobelisks, which is not that hard. And then inflated pocket dimensions, equivalently. And the thing returns in a little bit, so I can kind of talk a little bit about the Rocket Heaven. So we've got Red Heaven right now, right? We're making a shit ton of turbo fuel. We're making a shit ton of this stuff, right? Apparently, I don't have one alternate recipe for it. Weird. But we're making a shit ton of this stuff, right? It's great. We love it. And then we can make rocket fuel, which makes more turbo fuel, or more rocket fuel than turbo fuel, and burns slower. So we can triple our power output for the rocket fuel. The issue is that rocket fuel requires nitric acid. And that's a bit of a problem because nitric acid is locked behind plutonium power production. Particle enrichment is nitric acid. Nitric acid is really cheap though. It's literally just nitrogen gas, water, and iron plates in a blender. So like we don't need that many nitric acid blenders or that many rocket fuel blenders to make all that stuff go boom. The other thing that I think will be really nice to have is nuclear. Because encased uranium cell, nuke nobelisks, that kind of stuff is going to be really, really nice. A little bit. So, let's check on our fused modular frames. We've got plenty. Check on our supercomputers. We do not have. Yeah, the pigs go into the block T-posing, and then they come out fully packed pork chops. It's kind of how factory games are. You know, you just have this shit, and it goes in, and then it gets stuffed, and then it goes. Kind of fun, actually. And then there was something else I wanted to do while we were here, actually, since we're waiting on supercomputers. Anyway, miner, automated miner. Steel pipe and iron plates. I'm just gonna take that from here. Because, like, we have steel pipes here. We have iron plates here. So, like, literally, I'm just gonna put that right here. Oh, it's like it was meant to be. Miner. Automated miner. 4 and 4? Oh, we can crank this guy. Simple as. Come here, friend. You're destined for greatness. Come here, friend. You're destined for greatness. There we go. And now, instead of having to deal with that all the time, instead of having to like deal with making those all the time, I can literally just have them. And also, instead of having a bunch of shit in my inventory all the time, guess what else I get to do? I get to just put, like, power shards in my inventory. Cluster nobelisks in my... Because we have such fast upload speed and such good production speeds. We don't have to worry about that at all anymore. I literally don't need any of that stuff anymore. I can have packaged liquid biofuel out the wazoo, power shards out the wazoo. I can have whatever I want in completely and entirely just this stuff. Just personal equipment. Because everything else is in here, and it doesn't matter. Like, look how fast that is. Look how fast that's going up. Look at that. That's great. That's amazing. Loving that. Makes it super easy. Let's check on supercomputers. Also, I needed those few frames, I'm realizing. I had those for a reason. Ugh, just 43. Ugh. At least I can make some while we wait. Also, just being able to shoulder fire a 2-bore rifle like it's nothing, or an anti-tank rifle like it's nothing, that sounds pretty fun, genuinely. Also, I don't think this number is going down. We're bottlenecked by plastic, but look how fast we're making the plastic. Oh, it's amazing. How long would it have taken for us to wait for 100 supercomputers, by the way? We're making 3 a minute. So 100 divided by 3 is 33. So we would have been waiting a half hour to have all of those supercomputers. Versus instead, we can just do this, and then we're good. Ancient's main loadout gimmick is just big, powerful things most characters can't use effectively. LMG, primary. 50 BMG, quote-unquote, pistol, secondary. Melee, fist. Auxiliary, more like artillery. That's a good one. I love that one. Have I seen the 50 BMG pistol? I have. It is a single shot, isn't it? Like single fire? Breach load, I'm pretty sure even. Breach load 50 BMG pistol. 0 practicality, but like somebody thought of it, so somebody... Sometimes it really is just that. Man, I've spent, oh gosh, what, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I spent like 3 or 4 days with girlfriend. And girlfriend lives in a tiny town, little itty bitty quiet town. So nice. I live in it's not even a big city, I live in a small city. Like, 60,000 people, that's it. And it is obnoxiously loud here. Everybody's loud, I can hear my neighbor's music. I'm tired of it, man. You know, it's actually, like, good music. It's not the shit that my old neighbor used to listen to. And they usually stop before 10 p.m., but, like, ugh. Yeah, 0 practicality when not wielded by age. Yeah, exactly. Come on, get me to 30 and check how far we are with the rest. Honestly, at this point, I should have just bought supercomputers. Supercomputer. We're at 50. Cool. So we only need to build like probably 15 more. And the time it takes us to build 15 more, I'm pretty sure the other 30 or the other 25 will have been made. Here's hoping. Yeah, tink, 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 tink. And she goes off on a manifesto before redacted. Oh gosh, I've probably made enough. Supercompute. Nope, I've only made 3. I handcrafted more than my factory fucking made. That's actually kind of disappointing. I might summer sloop the supercomputer because, like, well, no, there's no point because I'm only making 3 per minute of some of the other things. If this ever drives you insane, I don't think it drives me insane. I think it's fine. I'm cool. I'm not insane. You're insane. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You just want turbo motors. Woohoo! Turbo motors! Oh, bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk.
The Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. Fix-It didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Oh, they didn't think I could get this far. Why not? I've proven myself. I beat the game in early access. Like 3 times. They didn't think I could do it. Ungrateful assholes. Weird impractical guns from history. Ooh. What's my favorite? That is a good question. What's my favorite? Oh gosh, there's one I'm thinking of. I think it was from World War II, maybe? Oh gosh. You know, we'll leave those stockpiled because we're gonna need them. There was something that they, like, only made a few of. You know what? No, I know which one. There was a gun that was a magazine-fed revolver. So the magazine went into the hilt where you hold the pistol, and then it would push the round of the gun, the round of the magazine into the bottom of a revolver, like, rotary system, which would then spin the revolver shell up into the chamber, fire it, eject it, and then rotate back down to get the next shell, or the next round out of the magazine. So it was a magazine-fed revolver pistol, and there were only a few of them made, and only a few of them ever saw service because they were terrible. Absolutely abysmal. They were overcomplicated, prone to malfunctions, and just generally horrible and horrific. So they didn't get much use. They didn't get much use. That's got to be my favorite. Because, like, what a cool concept. A magazine-fed revolver? That sounds so impractical and fun. But then you actually try to do it, and, like, it sucks. So... shocking, I'm sure. DM? the Dardic. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's got the rinkiest, dinkiest little fucking barrel. Look at that guy, man. He's so cute. Is that the gun you were talking about? No, I don't think so. Is that also a magazine-fed revolver? Here, I'll see if I can find the one I'm thinking of real quick. If I can't, if it takes too long, I won't worry about it. Magazine-fed revolver. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Yeah. The Norwegian Landstad 1900 automatic revolver, and it is in fact a magazine-fed automatic revolver. Yeah, there it is. Used triangle rounds? Oh gosh, that's funny. Well, I just sent you a link to the image instead of just sending the image, but matter. Okay, so to recap, we've done batteries. We've done fused modular frames, which have not even saturated the depot. We've done radio control units, which have saturated the depot. We've done cooling systems, which have not saturated the depot. We've done supercomputers, which are not even close to saturating. What's the matter with you? Why do you suck? Heat sinks. You suck because heat sinks. Why do you suck because heat sinks? What's wrong with heat sinks? Heat sinks suck because aluminum casing. Fine. We'll put you at 50 per minute instead. You know, heat sinks suck because casings. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at the quick wire. When the quick wire is moving, you can't even tell what's what. It's just... look at it go. Oh gosh. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, now we get to talk about the shit. The shit of all time. Turbo motors. Rubber! It's easy. The last part is easy. Radio control unit, cooling system, motor, rubber. So we get to do all of this again. Oh, look at that. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Wow. That's amazing. This is wrote outdated there, already sent. Oh gosh, is that a side magazine? Oh, I hate that one. That one looks like it launches flares. He's kind of cool. What is the third one? What does that even do? Oh, yep, nope, the blunderbuss with, like, multi-direction. I've seen that before. Luger on drugs. Ah, yes, the bayonet knuckle duster revolver. I've seen that one before. The sextuple barrel shotgun. Whatever the other one is. Yeah, I don't know what that last one is. That last one that last one doesn't even look like a gun. Okay, here comes the big boy. Turbo motors, which is easily worthy of summer slooping. Easily worthy of summer slooping. So, here we go. First things we're gonna do are motors. We're gonna do motors first. So, motors. We need one constructor for quick wire. Start it here. Give us some space. One constructor for quick wire. Two for regular wire. Actually gonna do this a little different. First things first. A foundry, which is the last of our steel, for steel pipes. So, molded steel pipes. This is also the last for concrete, because cooling systems and RCUs don't use concrete or steel. So, this is the last for both of those. And this is at 120%, gets us 60 per minute. So, my dear friends, concrete and steel. By the way, this is exactly why these guys are at... Oh no, oh no, oh no, I just upgraded something. No. What did I upgrade? What went down? You went down. That's why these guys were on the top of the bus. Ugh. Literally, I'm just gonna do that. Can't be bothered. Perfect. There goes the steel. There goes the concrete. That gets us steel pipes. Very nice. Then the steel pipes are gonna wrap around and go down this way for a little bit. Now, constructors right here. One for caterium, two for wire. Those are wrong. The caterium quick wire is at 187.5%. Perfect. And then the two for wire are at 150%. So then, oh, come on. My button. And the quick wire, all the good stuff. And then two assemblers for steel rotor at 150%. Like that. Aww. That's alright, because the steel is going to be coming up the center. So. Like that. Nice. And this actually needs to be one further. So that then this go the entirety of the way under till the next assembler, which is making quick wire stators at 187.5, which is 15, which is good because this is 7.5 each, which makes them both 15. Then that guy does his thing. The quick wire does its thing. Gonna do that. And then last but not least, these two parts come together and make motors. Motors, 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 motors. At 150%. Give. Go. There we go. And that takes care of motors. Two of four done. Cool. So 1 is the harmonica pistol. 2, I'm forgetting his name. It was a cheap Vietnam military gun. 3, what the fuck even is that? 4, duck-footed pistol is what that's called. The Mars automatic pistol is my favorite. The Apache revolver. The Knock Valley. That is a sick as fuck name. And then the Palm pistol. They're so goofy, I love them. I think I'm becoming a gun nut, but I'm just on the silly branch because I love the idea of these being in a game. Exactly. Just remember too, it's the Well Rod. The harmonica gun was designed to compete with the revolver design of the time that was around when the multi-cartridge guns were still new territory. There's also both a pistol and rifle version of the harmonica gun. It's like a side-loading magazine, though. And none of these, it didn't pan out so well. Yeah, evidently not. Okay, so that's all the motors. So that's that done. So then the motors are just gonna come, like, here or something, and fuck off to be dealt with later. Next up is the cooling systems. And from what we saw earlier, cooling systems are really easy. So we're literally just going to notch that in here. So like the Caterium can go there. This stuff, the copper, can notch there. And then yeah, we're literally just gonna notch this straight in. So like right up against it, we'll put you here. And you're going to be alclad casings. And you're going to be at 80%. And then there's going to be 2 assemblers. Two assemblers with heat exchangers at 150%. Which means that here in the center, damn. Guess I can do it like this then. Otherwise it would not have fit. So that needs to be rubber. Does anything else need rubber? Yes, the turbo motors themselves need. So some of the heat sinks go to cooling systems, some of the heat sinks go to RCs. So for the cooling systems, because of the fact from here, it's literally just rubber, gas, and the other stuff, what we'll do is we'll have the blender right here. We can split the heat sinks there to go any direction. Then we can grab our 2 pipes. We can put them here. I stacked them like that. Great. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then you to there. There. And then the rubber and go around like that and into there, because now the rubber's not needed in anything else. The heat sinks go to the RCUs. The rubber's not needed anywhere else other than the motors. Go. So that's 2 out of 3. Actually, that is cooling system 1 blender at 125. These guys are set right. This guy is set right. The rest of these guys are all set right. And that gives us the cooling systems. And that is 3 out of 4 items. Okay, we're just gonna congregate them all over here. Because now comes the fun stuff. That again. Ugh. The well rod was either a cheaply produced military weapon or a silence pistol. I forget. The duck-footed pistol is a very early primitive design as evidenced by the flintlock. Yeah, it wasn't very practical and fired all 4 barrels. This but lacked a straight... It lacked a straight barrel? I thought there were 5. Like, there was 1 in the middle and then the 4 off to the side, like the 1 and then the bonk, 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 bonk. You know what I mean? Now, you've got your north, or I guess in this case, you've got your east, and then you've got your you know, northeast, southeast, and then more southeast, and then more northeast, like barrels that way. Oh gosh, that's funny. That's very funny. All right, so let's go on ahead and sort out all the different inputs that we have going on right now. I feel like that's a good idea. Alright, so there is some of the Caterium. What are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be copper. And you're also copper. So guess what, buddy? That means you get to double up on copper. And copper's another thing that has to come up and over. So we'll do it like that. And then we do still need more copper. So, like, this is not, in fact, a waste. Because don't forget, we still need everything for everything else. Is this the last thing we need for aluminum? Yeah, no, it is. This is the last for the aluminum. So the aluminum gets to just come straight in there. That. Meanwhile, we do still need more copper. We still need more copper. We still need more Caterium. Actually, I think we're done with plastic. Nope, we're not done with plastic. High-speed connectors. But this is the last bit for the rubber right here. So, let's grab our rubber line. Get him as far out here as we can. So that takes care of everything in that vein. Ooh, liquids. Gotta have the liquids. How did this span so far? Where's the midpoint here? Right here. It's weird. Good news is this is also the final use for the pipes. So the pipes get to be done after this. Double good news. They can just come the entirety of the way out. The only thing that's going to have to happen here is a bit of a stagger. Oops. So, like, this one has to go to there. So it can do that, while this one gets to just that step. And that pushes both of our fluids. And does not interfere with the rest of the bolts. Alright, very nice. Very, very nice. Now, that is the motors, the cooling systems, the rubber, Now we just need the RCUs. Great. Yeah, the Nock Valley was a very real gun that I'm covering now because it's the same time period. It was designed to kill everything in that general direction. Great shoulder and back injury. Because could fires, especially given it was used on ships. Oh, could cause fires. Oh! Had a decent chance of backfiring / backblasting, which, yeah, on a gun that powerful, you'd be losing a hand. The Duckfoot only had 4 barrels, and all of them were angled. Would have gotten at least one guy killed. Yeah, maybe a friendly that was, like, swashbuckling up at the front. The Mars Automatic was an early magazine design, attempted to become one of the early magazine pistols adopted by the military. It's a behemoth, 2 inches longer than the Desert Eagle. That's a big fucking gun! Holy shit! The Mars Automatic gained infamy when a quote from its test trial was, "No one who fired it once wanted to fire it again." Oh gosh, poor guys. Okay, here we go. 1 assembler at 100% for circuit boards, and 1 constructor at 150% for, copper sheets. So, same shit that we've done like twice now. If I was smart, I would have just lumped this all together. But whatever. Who cares? You know what? What the hell? We're gonna do this a little bit different. We're just gonna do it right there. Circuit boards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1. So you're going to be making wire at 150. Nope, not 150. My apologies. 125 a minute. Then you're going to be making cable at 250%. That looks terrible, so we'll read that. Gosh, I do also love the deconstruct sound. Music to my ears. I still love the build gun that girlfriend got me for my birthday, dude. This thing is so sick. I love just having it sit next to me on my desk. It's amazing. Now that is it for copper. So that's where the copper goes. And then that's it for copper. We're done with copper. And then another fun little thing of note. We're done with plastic now here in a second as well. Great. That's fine. I love spaghetti. Yum. Yummy, yummy. Oh, I love spaghetti. You can't stop me. Resistance is futile. Honestly, you know what? I didn't have to do that. Like, genuinely, I'm probably just gonna end up scooting this guy through here. So, like, I did not have to do that. Which also means that this guy gets to go back in place, and this guy could have stayed, but whatever. Ugh. Oh, the lack of a straight barrel probably caused at least one person to instinctively shoot straight and promptly get murdered by his target in front of him. Yep. Suffered not from bad performance, but in comfort. The recoil was, you know, ungodly. It was heavy as fuck. And most noteworthy, the ejector shot the cases backwards into the shooter? That's hot, not in a good way. That's temperature hot. We don't like that. That's... no. 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 No, we don't like that. We don't want that. No. Yeah, in that it looks so cool and it is big. It's just awesome. You know, it's huge. Impractically huge, but huge, yeah. The Apache Revolver was designed as a self-defense weapon before magazine pistols, meant to be multi-purpose. A knuckle duster, a knife, and a revolver, which is not to love a lot. Yeah, no, that's a lot, yeah. Revolver lacked a barrel, so it was horribly inaccurate and only good at point blank. Even then, it fired piddly rounds, and the knife was small and dinky, so it was pretty ineffective as well. The knuckles, well, they were good. Grip was a little wobbly. It often fired the hammer. Hey, at least at that point, like, you're gonna punch somebody, and then, you know, your gun's gonna go off as you punch them. Like, that's at least something, right? Okay, what are these guys supposed to be at? 87.5. Copy. Paste. 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 And then that is the final use for Caterium. Okay, so quick wire, circuit board, cable come together in a manufacturer. making high-speed connectors at 7.5 per minute. Okay. And then high-speed connector, heat sinks. Is it just those three? And quartz crystals. Yeah, it's just those three. Okay, good. High-speed connector, heat sinks. Quartz crystals make radio connection units at 3.75. And then last, but most certainly not least, turbo motors. So, motors. Oops, wrong one. Motors, rubber, cooling systems, radio control units make turbo motors, which immediately get somersault. Literally instantaneously get somersault. Alright. That's heat sinks. That is every connection on the bus. Alright, let's work our way through with power. You, sir, come to here. Give that guy power, 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 that guy power. And bring it all the way up here. Not there. Bring it all the way up here. Boom. 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 Bring it over here. Give these guys power. Give those guys power. Bring it down here. Give that guy power. That guy power, that guy power. That guy power, that guy power. And then we connect you into the power bus. And before I do this, I'm gonna get caught up on chat, because after this I'm gonna be checking things, making sure everything's working. Yeah, the folding design meant the revolver would be pointed downwards. It was common practice to keep one chamber empty and store it on the empty chamber. Yeah, going off randomly in your pocket. That doesn't sound great. And then the palm pistol is a self-defense weapon for the elderly due to the simple design. Nothing was actually bad, it just didn't hit the demographic. I guess that makes sense. Enjoyed the acoustic ramble about some old weird guns. They're way, way more like the ring gun and the key gun. The ring gun sounds fun. I don't know how much about the key gun, but the ring gun sounds fun. Alright, power is a go. We've got steel pipes, we've got some quick wire, we've got some cable. Cable and steel pipes make steel rotors. Do we have alclad casings? We have alclad casings, very nice. Alclad casings and rubber are making heat sinks, that's very good. We're getting cooling systems already. That's nice to see. Shocking to see. And then we've got, you know, copper sheets, making circuit boards. We've got quick wire. We've got cable, which means we've got high-speed connectors. Which means we have radio control units. Oh, I saw a motor. We've got everything here except radio control units, which makes sense. They're kind of the last things to get everything. Yeah, so two of the most complicated items from what we've done so far. So from tier 4, or phase 4, from stuff we did in the last season, turbo motors and supercomputers were two of the most complicated items, and they are done. There are, in fact, more complicated items that exist within the game now. I will say that much. We are certainly not out of the woods. Some of the shit in tier 9 goes hard. Like, genuinely, some of the shit in tier 9 goes hard. Oh, I did. No, I absolutely found it interesting. I love obscure little fun fact shits. Girlfriend gives me them all the time. It's great. Absolutely love them. I'm gonna get rid of all this, like, inks and bullshit, man. Boom! First turbo motor of the playthrough. Huge. Literally huge. That's actually epic. Genuinely, that is epic. I'm loving that. I'm loving that a lot. Pipe. I'm gonna help this overflow a little bit. Just go on ahead and prime it. Yeah, we're just gonna help it move along a little bit here. Oh gosh, the rubber. The rubber is really lacking. Actually kind of a surprise. There's plenty in here. I didn't fuck up the numbers, did I? You know what? Haha, hello. There it is. There's a little bottleneck there. I was wondering, because I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, it kind of looks like there's a perfect little gap there. It was a perfect half gap. I was wondering. One little itty-bitty mistake like that will absolutely floor a factory to its knees. And sometimes you really just can't tell. There it is, though. Good from there. Look how fast this guy's going. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Whoop, zoop, zoop, zoop. Whoop, zoop, zoop, zoop. He's fun. He's having a good time. How's our max consumption looking? Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're doing fine. Yeah, we're doing alright. What's your problem? Is your problem still heat sinks? You still hate heat sinks? Fine, we'll do 18.25. That's what, 54.75? I'm making 56.25. And some of the numbers are a little bit rounded, so like... Yeah, that's fine. A lot of the numbers are rounded. I give myself some extra bit of room, just in case stuff like this happens, you know? It's interesting how many try their hand to be the first or early on something only to fall flat on their face, presumably both due to ambition, lack of idea of the best way, and likely in a hurry. Yeah, that's something that happens a lot in research for me as well, is like sometimes I feel like we're it for the sake of trying new shit. And then it ends up not actually being the idea. And so we waste a lot of time on certain things. But that's just the way the news goes. Just how it is sometimes, unfortunately. Look how beautiful. Oh gosh, look how beautiful. I'm gonna turn off the stat FPS and get a really good picture up here. Organization. Lookout tower. Lookout tower is not nearly tall enough. Now lookout tower will be tall enough. Oh yeah, there it is. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. A masterpiece. Oh, I love just watching it work. Look at the belts moving, the machines moving. Ugh. Good shit. Look at it go. Gorgeous. I do, man. I just love watching it move. Amazing. Amazing. Silence pistol where a guy wanted to present his pistol to the military trial. The guy at the door said, "If you're so confident, why don't you go up to the roof and pop a few rounds?" So he did, and no one heard, and the door guy promptly went, "I guess it works," and he was let in. That's a Chad right there. That's an absolute Chad maneuver right there. That's pretty great. How many supercomputers do we have now? 117? Not bad. I wish I had queued leading edge production. That way I could get that research done and dealt with. So, kind of time to talk plans about next things. Next things that are going to happen. I guess really probably first of all, what we should do is drone ports. Because we're making 1, 2, 5. Although batteries, they're only used in one thing. What are they used in? Satisfactory, Wiki, GG. What are batteries used in? I genuinely don't remember. Battery. Oh! They're used in a supercomputer alternate recipe. Okay, so they're literally only used in okay, so in that case we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things that require batteries to drone port out. And drone ports are 3x3. So we could just kind of line the center of the factory this way with it. Why not? Yeah. So how long is the factory? I added that a little bit to the end. Pretty long. So this was in the heart of a city in broad daylight. It's 45. That silent pistol story was the well rod? Really? That's kind of neat. Let's go 15 in from each side. Should have done this from the start. I don't know why I tried to get fancy with it. Mostly, I think I was seeing if it was still an odd number. So there's 30. There's 5 more. 5 more. So here's our center. We'll do that, and then we'll have glass again. Glass frame foundation. And we'll do 5. And we'll do another one of you guys at the end. I really wish you could zoom in 2 dimensions. That'd be so nice. So now, for the drone port, do it right here, right there. So then we go 8 out. Just like that. All right. And now drones. Good. So first one is fuse modular frame. So fuse modular frame load. Then next is RCU. So RCU load. Then supercomputer load. Supercomputer load. Then turbo motor load. Turbo. All right. Now for batteries, we'll have this guy. A little bit too close there. That's perfect. And we're making so many batteries, I guarantee that this will be out. And then later on, we might need to export batteries. That way we have the ability for drones to do, you know, all the rest of the stuff. And now we just kind of bring shit here. So, like, this guy will have come along here. Go. Guy will have you come along like this. Perfect. You will have come along like that. Grand. And you will have come along like that. So now we have everything being loaded. And then for the batteries, we will have the batteries. Like this. Reverse the direction on that. And then there we have it. Then we grab our power pole Mark IIIs, put them in the centers. And then we can go back to the main base, set up wherever the heck these guys are going to be coming in, and then start setting up some space elevator parts, really. It's kind of the last thing that there is. Thermal propulsion rocket is cooling system. Cooling system. Cooling system. It's official. I'm tired. Okay. In that case, I will set this up off camera, and we'll do it next time. We'll start it next time. Hey, we broke 100 hours! Look at that! I didn't even notice we broke 100 hours. We are at 106. Cool. Love that. So yeah, in between, I'll set up all of the drone ports for everything. And we'll go through all the good stuff. And by good stuff, I basically just mean assembly director system, which is adaptive control units and supercomputers. Magnetic field generators, which are versatile framework and electromagnetic control rods, which we haven't done yet. Thermal propulsion rockets, which are modular engine, turbo motor, cooling system, fused modular frame. Have all of that done. And then nuclear pasta, which we have not unlocked yet. So, yeah, all of that good stuff we will do next time. And I'll set up all like the drone logistics and make sure that all of that is doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's going to be cool. I'm waiting on Spotify to wake up, so I'm not just sitting here in silence. One last gun, the Zip 22, the most modern gun so far released in the 2000th century, so the year 2000 and above. When you react to it, I want a genuine guess of what the fuck you're looking at. The Zip 22 is a... oh, no, here, I should probably look at it first. Spotify is not cooperating. So, Spotify, kill, end task, start Spotify. What is that? Is that just like a little... It looks like it's a pistol that's trying to look like a submachine gun. That's the best way I can explain it. Is that somewhat accurate? It's a pistol underbarrel attachment that no one knows how to hold. A 60% jam rate. Yeah, it's horribly designed. The upper rod you see at the front is the primer, and the other rod below it is the bare... Why is the primer above it? Why? Yeah, that's stupid, and also probably a felony. It's designed to both be... It's to be a standalone and an attachment. That's your problem. But yeah, no, the assembly director system won't be terrible. It's literally just adaptive control units, which we have stockpiled, and supercomputer, which isn't that bad. Do you see how easy it is to put your finger over the barrel? Yeah, and then you're gonna blow off your finger. That's rough too. Then magnetic field generator is just versatile framework and electromagnetic control rods. Electromagnetic control rods are just stators and AI limiters, so that's easy. Steel, caterium, and copper. Duh. Thermal propulsion rocket is just modular engine, which we already have done. Turbo motor, cooling system, fused modular frame, which we just finished those last 3. And then nuclear pasta is the big one, which is copper powder and so lots of copper, and pressure conversion cubes, which is fused modular frame. So those won't be terrible to deal with next time. And then the other thing we're going to do next time is probably Rocket Heaven, because that won't take long to set up. Rocket Heaven will take probably the rest of the time while we're just waiting for, you know, space elevator parts to craft. And then we get into the new stuff. We get to go into Tier 9 and do all the new stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. So thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das banana, bien, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This stream is in the bag. And I'll see you guys next week. I will still be streaming on Monday night, even though it's the week of Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Also, no, I did not miss the last one. Good thing it has a 60% chance not to go off, even if it does misfire. And hopefully your fingers are safe then, but probably not. Anyway, later, y'all.